Okay.
So by default, it will be checked.
Yeah, by default, it's enabled.
Okay.
It only sends email notification, right? There
Correct.
is no business event followed by an action or something you can do here.
No. And in the application, you're not able to see what notification has sent also. Okay, so as I mentioned, just disable it and let the business aware of this feature. If they're okay, then enable it, but definitely they won't be okay as per my experience.
Is there any way that we can change the from address instead of application URL?
No,
Company name
as
or
per the
something?
standard functionality, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
And what are the connectors below, Krishna, below in this page?
George, tell me.
Yeah, what is this connector name? It's just the business event name?
Yeah, the event name.
But
Event
it looks
name.
like that we can add more business events here. That plus sign is enabled or disabled?
It's enabled. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
See, what is the triggering point for that event? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll discuss about the layouts also. The layouts that we have to customize according to the client requirement. This is the sales or PDF document, right? The sales or PDF document layout we need to customize. And the place to customize that document, I'll show you now. You have to go to the BI. So what are the here? What are the customer facing documents in order management? Customer facing documents. So sales order PDF, you'll send to the customer. Sales order PDF, you'll send to the customer. Okay, and also commercial invoice, you'll send to the customer. Bill of lading also, pack slip report also, you'll send to the customer. Pick slip report is internal document. Pick slip report is internal document, but other documents are the customer facing documents. So definitely when you are providing some document to the customer, it should be in a good look and feel. So we end up in customizing all these layouts in our implementations. Supply chain management, and then order management. And here you'll see the sales order PDF layout here. What should be the body of that email? And the sales or PDF document. Body of the email is nothing but from here you can click on the send email, right? If you go to actions, you can click on send email. When you click on the send email, customer is going to receive this sales order as a PDF copy as an attachment in their email. And what would be the email body? That email body, we can put it here. The sales order email body. So this is the email body currently. So your order number, and of course, definitely we end up in customizing this because your company name and your customer service number you have to enter here. And you may additionally add some more information also in this path. Okay, this is the email body. The sales order PDF, good.
No, this email body needs to be updated by us, or the technical can do it.
Technical, it's technical.
Technical. And so this sales order email, which we are sending from the sales order header, it is, I mean, this needs to be activated from the same task, that business trigger.
No,
Or-
it's it's
Automatically.
if you, it's not automatic. You have to manually go there and click on that button to send an email.
Yeah,
It's not automatic.
Okay.
Okay, so that's automatic notifications. Those are. This is this is manual. You have to click on this to send this email to the customer.
Okay.
So you see this layout, right? The sales or PDF layout. Okay, so this is sent as a PDF document as an attachment to the customer. And this PDF document, and this can be customized also. So instead of order document, we can mention sales order. So here some of the things that I don't like is, what is the your price and my price? So just price is good, right? Your price and my price is not good. That's why we expect this kind of changes from the client to customize this layout. And one more point is, this is also during my implementation, whatever I faced, I'm explaining you. So in this sales order, what is the payment term that we selected? What is the payment? That means 15 days time, right? 15 days time, right? Customer is having, what is this? What is this?
Immediate.
Immediate.
Okay. So the customer is going to see this customer more focus here, right? Instead of this, and customer get panic. What is this pay now? I asked time to this guy, but what is this? So this kind of changes, of course, the sales order layout we need to customize definitely, because this is not looking good at all. Okay, so and if you want, you can add the terms and conditions also, your customer care department numbers also, your company work timings also. You can add written policy here, written policy or warranty information, something like that you can add in this layout. Okay, so customize completely, we can customize this layout. And here it is. So this is a layout that what you see here. Here we have to customize the layout. Okay, we need to upload a new layout here. That's a technical guide, but these changes you have to take it from the client. What changes the client is expecting? You have to give this Oracle standard PDF layout to the client, and you ask him what changes you are expecting in this layout. You ask them to provide a sample layout, and based on that sample layout, you ask your technical team to develop it, and then make sure the new layout is capturing all the information in every field, and do your testing, and then later ask your client to test it. Okay. So sales order PDF layout customization and sales order email body, that can be done from here. So what is your role? So you take the data from the client and then ask your technical guy to develop it and test it, and ask your client to test it. That's your role here. Good. Next, next documents. Under the supply chain management, I go to warehouse. Okay. I'm on the warehouse folder. You see the path on the top. Supply chain management, warehouse operations. And if you expand the inventory, this is pick slip report. If you want, you can customize the pick slip report also. And Minimax planning report also. That can be customized. I would like to show you I'm going to the shipments. Yeah, from the shipments, bill of lading. Bill of lading, commercial invoice, pack slip report. Pack slip report. So these layouts also can be customized from here. These are customer facing. Commercial invoice is a customer facing document. Pack slip report is also a customer facing document. So that is about the layouts. Any questions, please? I'm covering every point that you are going to face in the implementation. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and processing constraints. And then order profile. So we can complete this in next 15 minutes. These two topics, small topics only. Processing constraint. Processing constraints is controlling the user actions. Controlling the user actions. User actions in the sense after the sales order is created, if you don't want to allow the payment terms to be updated, or you don't want line splitting, you don't want to allow that. So these are actually standard actions that you can do. Like later you can revise the sales order, you can update the quantity, or you can update the payment term, or you can update whatever, mostly whatever you want, you can update after revising the sales order. But if you want to control some actions, especially to some specific users, so I should not able to split the line. Okay, if you want to control that sort of actions for specific users, we can use the processing constraints. Already predefined constraints are available. This configuration is similar to what we have in the EBS. Same configuration, no change. In the functionality, in the setup wise, no change. Order management and orders. Main is processing constraints. So here, you'll see the predefined constraints. So what is this predefined constraint? Let's see. I will tell you a simple example. I'll take simple example. So predefined is enabled is nothing but it's already there. It's given by Oracle. What is that? A message that the user receives. Sales order failed because fulfillment line does not include payment terms. If the order management does not send order line to account receivables, then disable the constraint. Understood? So when you are creating a sales order, if you don't enter the payment term, you will get a validation, right? I think most of you have faced this problem. When you're creating a sales order, if you miss it to enter the payment term,
Yes, yes.
then you'll get this message. Okay. And what Oracle is here, it is disabled. Why it is disabled? Why it is disabled? Because see the message here. If order management does not send order line to receivables, then disable it. Nothing but you don't want billing to be done in the Fusion. You don't want billing to be done in the Fusion, then disable it. If you're doing the billing in Fusion, if you're creating invoice in the Fusion, what is the payment done for that invoice? That should be mentioned in the sales order only, right? And that payment term will display in the invoice, because invoice you are sending to the customer, and customer will make the payment based on the payment term only. And that payment term you should show up in the invoice. If you have to show up in the invoice, means you should enter in the sales order. Currently, this constraint is disabled. That means no validation in this instance if you don't enter the payment term. So these are predefined validations. And now I'm talking about this. We got one question in from one of the student in the morning. Okay, I got one question from one of the student in the morning. This is about the sales order and orchestration. The question is, the requirement is, for bill-only orchestration, nothing but for bill-only orders, we have invoicing steps, right? Correct?
Yes.
And for bill-only orders, we will have two fulfillment statuses, waiting for invoice and the create invoice. As we are billing outside, I think what billing is done outside of the Oracle. The client don't want these steps in the fulfillment. Whenever the order is submitted, it should be immediately closed directly. How to achieve this requirement? They don't want on hand to be deducted. They don't want invoice to be created. They want orders to be created in Oracle. So which orchestration is there for that? Got my point? They want only order to be created in the application, and immediately order should change to closed. No picking, no shipping, no billing, nothing. Will the system allow you to create an orchestration without any step? No, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, this is a requirement from the client. They're using Oracle as a database, correct? They're saving the orders in Oracle as a database. And I asked my student, and I asked what is the business justification for this kind of scenario. Then he said, these are consulting hours. They just create an order in Oracle, and for all types of orders, they will be billing outside. Consulting hours. Okay, that means consulting hours means manpower hours. Okay, but how to achieve this requirement? Just creating order and immediately close the order. How to do that?
We can't make.
We can create for service item.
Yeah, service item, yeah, billing is there, right? But they don't want billing to happen.
Can we customize any DO and just we can keep schedule and close like that?
Yeah, the last option is that only, like you create an orchestration and you create one custom step
Yes.
In that custom step, you write a custom code saying that immediately close the line. That is the ultimate option. Is there any other out of box functionality, nothing but given by Oracle to achieve this requirement? Anything that any one of you think of it? So this is requirement and it's a gap, correct? This is a gap. Application is not having the capability as per my knowledge. We have to build a custom solution for it. So these are interview questions only. Have you, in your implementation, did you face any gaps, any requirements, strange requirements, or some requirements that not fulfilled by standard functionality? Can you explain them? These are interview questions only.
So
Even
Krishna,
consulting hours needs to be billed, right?
But they said they're not doing the billing in Oracle. They're doing the billing outside.
So this is just a placeholder for them.
Correct. Just a database.
so Krishna, what you're saying is even though we set the attributes shippable to know, invoice enable to know, then this Oracle is not going to allow you to use that item for to create sales order. If we set both to no, we cannot create sales order.
We can create sales order. I think this will work. I think this will work. We need to test.
Yeah, we have to try maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to create one item and set both the attributes to no, and then see whether it allows to create.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anything else that you people think of?
Not in order management.
Okay. Let's create a constraint. Where is that? You record. And you are controlling the which attribute? Is it header level attribute or line level or fulfillment line? I'm selecting header level, and header level I am controlling update operation. Update operation on which attribute? Order type. The order type is you want to control the update operation on order type, or let's select order line here. At the order line level, yes, update operation I would like to control on which attribute, on the item or item type or